Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Last time we did kind of some investigating. Like we opened the 5th floor and then Kyoko likes us again now, so that's good. And someone was killed, but it was someone that we don't know, so we need to figure out who did it. So, yeah. Oh yeah, now we have to meet to the dining hall. Yes, let's leave the area. So I just want to start off by saying I just beat DMC5 and it only took me 2 days. It was an awesome game. You all really should play it. What? You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your problem?
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. Huh? I just thought, since the day has passed, it had maybe reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign on my neck that says bad girl. I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. So thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If you do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I just don't mind. It's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
So,
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday, and she's not gonna show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah! You still have her key, right?
what's this?
Ah! Are you looking for Miss Kirigiri? What? What do you want now?
Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is?
Ooh.
Well, it's hard to say. Also, I need to get my water. Give me a second. Hold on. Alright, so I got my water here. Well, it's hard to say. Huh? You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here. To try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is? And they name some indie bullcrap?
This is very suspicious.
I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness. It looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean...
Hey.
Maybe the Master can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Hey!
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea.
What the heck?
And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
What the heck?
For serious. I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers! As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean Marukuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange. ... Kyoko must have used the key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. Hold on. But somewhere even Monokuma would have noticed. Where could it be? Probably in the bathroom since there's no cameras there. Not bathroom, the bathhouse place. We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Does that mean I can't hang out with Kyoko? That sucks. Phew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat. That's for sure. I feel like this is more than just staying up late at last night. Really? Wow. Yes, let's do the area. No, let's use the map. Maybe we can probably hang out with Kyoko even story doesn't let us. Let's see. There's yep. No. All right. Well, we're gonna hang out with Hina then if we can't find Kyoko. Yep, I guess we need to hang out with Hina then. That's fine. Alright, Hina, let's go hang out. Okay, that's there, and I'm assuming you're here, right? She is not here, but this place is awesome. Let's double check. So where are we? You know what? This is why maps are invented. So wait. She would be here. Well wait, maybe she's not in here for sure. She's probably just standing outside maybe. Let's see if we can look around. Okay. Actually, let's go back in there, see if she might actually be in there. For real. I just look straight and not even look to my sides. Hina? Are you in here? Oh, yeah, see, I just missed her.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, you have to endure.
Well.
Let's go from the fair. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
I think we need to change the pace. I think.
You got it.
50 laps in the pool. I changed my pace with Hina in the pool. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Yes, give her the donuts. The donuts. What I could give you? Yeah, ultra stoked. See, yep. Hey Makoto, I'm so tired. Yeah, you look pretty tired. What happened?
Well,
I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to do a push-up, sit-up, squat set. I ended up doing 1,000. Okay, shouldn't your body be really sore right now? Well, that would explain it. Tired, so tired. I want something sweet. I want those things you get when you mix flour, sugar, butter, and eggs and deep fry them. So what's human look? Cookies, churros, donuts. Oh, I know. You want some donuts, don't you? don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse.
Okay.
Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine. Imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. Gordon Ramsay does not approve. Microwave foods are bad. You know what I'm saying, right? You eat the crap out of that, right? You really do love donuts, huh?
Just a second.
Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth? No, who in the whole universe could say they hate donuts? I mean, that's true. I just had donuts this morning. Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First the sweetness floods in your mouth, then the soft dough cushions you. The next, you get that hint of egg and butter, right? Your whole body starts to melt. You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself. When people talk about the donut effect, that's what they're talking about. That's absolutely not true. Ah, I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling like Niagara Falls over here.
Just a second.
Get out of my way, Makoto, or I got an uppercut with your name on it. Why would you uppercut me? I'm not in the way. Wait for me, God of Donuts. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. Whenever I'm around her, I feel like I'm soaking in the essence of human vitality. Hina will have this up your maximum number. Okay, cool. I need to look at the thing. I watched her run off and went back to my room. I feel worse than this. This might have feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. First of all, let's go check our report card with Hina. Alright, Hina. Wait, whoops. Not Toko. Hey, look, we got a star. But she said, rest in peace. Anyway. So we have 4. I think there's 7 of her report card things. Let me look at Google. Google, tell me. I think this is it. Okay, so this is a guide, but really, doesn't tell me how much does it say. So hold on. Alright, let's see. Nope. This one? Are you the one? No, these are just forums. I'm looking for the thingy. The actual thingy. Let's see. Come on. Oh, no. So I guess I'm gonna do it this way. Every time I increase a rank with someone, I'm just gonna look at their report card thing. So let's hang out with Hina again then. There's Hiro. Okay, Hina's in the laundry room. Alright, so we can just walk over there. Hina, let's hang out. Alright, Hina. Not the laundry. A person's ability is measured by the power displayed at the point where the pressure is applied.
Yeah.
That's a quote from the very faithful player. Just
Yeah,
I
totally.
think we're a bit. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, let's hang out.
You got it.
Okay, let's go to the swim. But don't stare, okay? I don't actually have a swimsuit, just a shirt. And when it gets wet, it's kind of embarrassing.
Huh?
Although I wasn't embarrassed before, but now I kind of am. I wonder how come. Because we're hanging out with you more often. I went swimming with humans who seemed kind of embarrassed. You know, okay, yes. How many donuts do we have left? Donut floats things. Okay, we have 3 more. What? Okay, yeah. I'm so hungry.
Please.
Makoto, help me. I'm hungry. What am I supposed to do? I need food. Anything, I don't care. If it's a stack of paper, I need food. Why don't you just eat some more donuts?
Just a second.
I can't. That's my secret weapon for emergencies only. If I keep gorging on something with that many calories, I'd get fat in no time. So even she cares about that kind of thing. Well, she is an athlete.
But
Besides, I don't want anything surgery. I don't want anything surgery. Oh, sugar. I thought it said surgery. Right now, I want a salty snack. Like potato chips? Like ramen. How's that a snack?
you got it all
Huh?
wrong.
How's it not? Speaking of which, what's your favorite kind of ramen? Show you, without a doubt.
You got it.
Ah, good choice. Definitely the most refreshing option. What about you, Hina? You were worried about the calories and also...
Okay.
I'm a pork-tastic tonkotsu girl through and through. Or you don't care about calories at all. The key element of any tonkotsu ramen, tonkotsu ramen is the butter and the extra fat. So you're okay with all that oil? Talking about it just made me even hungrier. Maybe it's time. Maybe I can make it to the dining hall. Are you sure though? I mean, a bowl of ramen has way more calories than a donut.
What is this?
Who says stuff like that? Are you a real man or aren't you? What are you afraid? Afraid of ramen? You're pathetic, Makoto. I'm ashamed of you now. I'm ashamed to know you. Wow, that's kind of hurtful. Are you still Hina?
Just a second.
Shut it. Get out of my way. I'm gonna show you what a real man looks like. Or you're gonna stand in my way and suffer the fist-based consequences. No, I don't have any intention of getting in your way.
Okay.
Then don't. If I don't do this now, when am I ever gonna get another chance? Crying out like a starving raven, Hina ran out of the dangerous cliff towards the kitchen. Ramen is great. Hey Yoshikihara, how you doing? When it comes to food, Hina is terrifying. Yes. I mean, who wouldn't be terrifying over food? When when it has anything to do with food, you never get in the way. Hina's report. Okay, good. Extraordinary what? I learned my lesson and made my way back to my room. Oh, the ominous music. I'm getting chills. But before we get chills, I need to check out the report cards. Alright, Hina, let's see. Max XP and max... extraordinary focus, okay. I feel kind of dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I feel like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped into my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. Also, I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Watch Kyoko just come in. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weave back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say. Okay, so you were sick. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. What strange dream? And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind. Is it gonna be a Sakura game part 2? That would be cool.
I understand.
Understand what? That voice. It's so familiar. It's...
I understand.
Who is it? It's me. Oh, it's you? Oh, okay.
I understand.
Understand what?
I should understand everything.
Understand everything of what? Why do you keep telling us vague information? Come, just go be straightforward.
My goal isn't to get out of here.
Okay.
It's to stay here.
Okay, but why though? Huh? What am I trying to say?
Hope.
Hope?
This is all for hope.
Okay.
And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here.
What?
My dream just now. What? So strange.
It was strange. Why do you have to stay in Hope's Peak?
Huh?
You're trying to get out of there, right? Huh? Kyoko. Oh no! Oh, it's Kyoko. Wait, what? So we were dreaming inside a dream. Okay.
Kyoko?
But see, anyway, I knew Kyoko was gonna come in this room.
What did you say?
Sorry, could you say that again? Oh. I guess I'm having a hard time hearing because I'm so old. What? Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending, happy days of fortune repeating over forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tedious speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
It's morning.
Good. Get ready.
Yeah, beautiful day. Dot 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 dot. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, and unfathomably lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left in me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I caught either. It was also the dream I had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I mean, it could be a dream inside of a dream. I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of my dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then... we opened our eyes. All of a sudden I was awake. And we saw someone. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. That knife looks familiar. I wonder what kind of knife could that be? Hint, hint. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind has been detached from my body, burning up with a fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember... Kyoko standing there! Yeah, Kyoko was there. But What has she been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Okay, let's just go to the dining hall. I should look for some kind of evidence. Your drawer, because the knife. I opened the drawer and the knife is gone. It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange, because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive if I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means that was real. The knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko? What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna go figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. What? Okay.
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto's. Sure as the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. You really have me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried?
I mean...
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. You thought maybe you've been, you know. I mean, not that it actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you came to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Let me go meet up with everyone else. Then they can tell you about it. So, is everyone waiting for somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. Why though? The whole night? I lost a rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Oh, okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Alright, let's go to the gym then. Alright, let's see what everyone is doing in here. Ah, there he is.
Huh? Oh, hey,
This is
Makoto.
worse than being late for your wedding. The birth of your son and your own funeral, all at once.
What?
Jeez, to show up now, like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed? Just like Hina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. And then I noticed. They formed a circle around something. And as soon as I saw that something was... What the... Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you just tear apart something like that? Isn't it dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, cause That's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fella laying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try to talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if I had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime began, but still, Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quick as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still hadn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he malfunctioned, but we didn't find any of the causes as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
So in other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? They were probably so scared of Master they ran away into terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's a set time to a timer and place as necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right?
hey,
Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for a light conversation.
you know?
I just found something. What is this? That's a bomb! It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears that a bomb has a motion sensor. Any set of movements is sure to go off. Motion sensor? For serious? I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor's off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean!
Hey, come on! The century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it is gonna do anyone any good. Oh yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Hiro put the bomb down and it wasn't my main concern at this point. My eyes were glued on to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help to think back the night before. Being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were just saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear
To
now.
try to uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're gonna have to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there,
What?
if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or to go live in a chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be a chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna run away or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with you.
It's all clear.
Okay then. We're going to have to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, Master, because he has the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man, and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Alright, let's go to the headmaster's room. Yay! Okay, hey Toko, what do you have to say? Naturally, Master's the one to show such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way. Hina?
Okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us. So we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. Okay, let's see. Headmaster's room is this way. Hero? We finally reached the climax. So let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches us all.
Let's go.
This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? Alright, let's go. Charge! And it's locked. It's locked, as expected. So, what are you gonna do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're gonna tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there...
So, in other words...
Then we'll just have to finish our business before that happens.
Hey.
Okay, sure, but...
What?
We've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. This is so beautiful.
I mean...
For serious?
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
Actually...
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? The pickaxe? The thing in the tool shed.
Oh, so then...
Oh yeah, the pickaxe. Where are you gonna use a pickaxe to? You know, you could use a shovel. You know what? I'll just be quiet. Or yeah, gardening tools. Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and get back and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. But myself?
Naturally.
Surely, you like to have me to your time once in a while, right? Well, if it's just me and you, Time Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long, and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran off loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
For serious though? Are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem. No problem solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's what Kyoko said. I was about to say Toko. We know the danger, but the risk, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense, I can hardly talk. I'm all flowable. No. I'm totally flap stuff. Fap sauce? Gross! Where did that come from? Wait, did I say Jill? Where did you come from?
You called for me and so I appeared.
Hello, it's a furious, birdie-furious fiend. Here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile. I forgot what voice I did for it.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you sleeping imbecile. The pickaxe. Sleeping imbecile? Oh, master, your wounds. You wound me with your executive level barbs. I think Byakuya forgot that they don't share memories. Pushwa, here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids. That's what you need. Wait for all the old memory factor. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch. Oh,
Not possible.
this is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes, yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we solved one mystery, then that means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yep,
Have you reached that certain age?
now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
you've gotta be kidding.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What'd you find? Cool or puss? What? Cool or puss? Corpus?
You SOB!
Oh, cool. Oh, a corpse. Did you hear me? A corpse. I said corpse. A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden?
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Oh, okay. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Oh no! Someone died! I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife. Buried their stomach to the hilt. What the... Are they really dead? For sure, but... Who is it? It's best to unmask the person and find out. That's a cool actually background of Kyoko. That's a cool background. Just to make things clear, someone died. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told you there was a corpse hanging out here!
No way.
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away, however. Be ever so careful, there's no telling what you might find. So, let's see. I have to check the body before anything. Okay, let's check the body. Well, actually, let's talk to people first. But what's going on? Who is that? Well, we're gonna unmask that person soon and see who it was. Just started, lost and found. Even a dead body can find its way home that way. I mean, I guess that's a good point.
What?
What? What's this dead body doing here? Oh, I mean, who is it? Alright, Byakuya?
Why?
Who is this? How did it wind up dead here? Can't move forward until we figure that out. Okay, let's find out who that is. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white clothes they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. A masked person! But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? Are we not gonna unmask the person? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. You mean pink? It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? I mean, we've seen many people die before. Who is it? Their face and body are hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. Huh? Huh? How can you tell? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be... Okay then! Let's just tear the mask off clean!
Come on.
Wait, don't! But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toka's hand shouted towards the mask, and in the next instant, there was a blinding light and deafening roar. Wow, so much for a masking person. The body blew up. It blew up. It blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up, blah, blah, blah. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out, but then...
Come on.
Hurry up, put out the fire! As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached it up and pulled it back down to the earth. Someone pressed something onto my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water onto it already. No, oh, okay. The upper half of my body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the upper half of the body was on fire. I thought I said my body. I took aim in the water as fast as I could. Flush. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about the body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
It's burned to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now that the body is charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Kyoko? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that dead body. It's Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind. What? The mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way. The mastermind got Charboy? Get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if his master is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
What the heck?
He said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse isn't. Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Okay. Mikuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak. What? What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school. What? I think you better tell us everything you know. But, well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounds like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is a mastermind. No, that headmaster is a mastermind, I'm sure of that. Blah, 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 blah.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female that would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? But isn't she been hiding in here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot? How'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. To just suddenly show up and then die? I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait!
What?
Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko? Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Wow. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. Huh? What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world that you would. You declared for the whole world to hear you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhaled. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. I should take a closer look at the body one more time.
so,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. What's this? There's something next to the body. It's a key. Oh! This could be the key to the headmaster's room. Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? Or what did you steal?
So,
I stole this. A key? Okay, so it wasn't the same key, so it wasn't Kyoko, that's for sure. But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key, it was just a blah 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 blah. So, that's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Then the key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this one on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then? Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
The key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
So in other words,
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorms room on the second floor. Wait, there's a second floor for the dorms? It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? So let's start off with the second floor. Alright, so let's see. So, a place that could have been locked that we couldn't access before. So it wasn't here, but... Is this it? There isn't anything on the floor. Okay, nothing on this floor. Really? I thought you said the second floor dorm things or something like that. Oh well. Alright, third floor it is. Alright then, let's see. For the third floor, I believe there was a biolab, so... Let's go to the biolab! Right? Well, actually, let's look at the map instead of looking at this. So let's see, what does we have here? Third floor. The rec room. Classes, those are the classes. Physics lab, the equipment room, the art room. Okay, so there's nothing here. So why am I going through all the other rooms then? Alright then. Okay, so I assume that Byakuya was talking about those what's it called? The rooms on the 4th floor. Let's see. The door in the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. I want to enter the key that I found in the garden into the keyhole. It opened. It fits. Then this is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. Guess all that guess all that running around paid off. I had to go tell everyone else. Immediately headed back to the garden. So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes. Wow, so we're not gonna check the other rooms? I guess I got it in first try. It's a data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can go to the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. Oh, well, that's cool. He doesn't see us as low scum now. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Oh, well, I didn't think of that way. Oh, Toko's there. Toko, what are you just standing there for? Oh yeah, she's holding her breath. Oh, never mind. Master told you he trusts you. Master told you that? Well, don't let it go to your head. I am so not happy about any of this. Alright, let's... Oh. Well, let's talk to the others. I said I trust you. You now have an obligation to live up to that trust. Hina?
Okay.
It'll be fine. Makoto's on the job. Not that that's any kind of guarantee. Not a guarantee. Wow, that's kind of messed up. Where are you, Hero? Hero? Oh, here you are. Oh, whoa. But just to be safe, I'm gonna stand somewhere else. Okay, okay, whatever. I reached out and put my hand on the door. Boom! Oh, joking. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Kaboom! Nah. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school here. The fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand that pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
what?
It's a direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All of the cameras in this school is fed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is...
It's all clear now.
the Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room? I guess that would make sense. So the Mastermind was here, watching us. Then I think that settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That body was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind. Then the mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them themselves. The mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it? That... But if the mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole. Whoa!
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit. Come on.
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? But what about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. Murdered? Whoops, wrong word. Murdered? So you think so? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There was absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered?
But
Oh, whoops, wrong voices. Why it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose of the identity of the mastermind.
I'm telling you.
Now do you all understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may be whoops. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time in here. Okay then, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Why was the mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to figure out the identity of the purpose of the mastermind. Jeez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are.
What's your problem?
Hurry up and find something for Master. I mean, I wouldn't know why they were killed just as much as the next guy, but I also really want to get out of here. Alright then, let's see what we can find. A monitor! There's nothing showing up on this one. Huh, hey, look! Next to that TV! Isn't that a TV antenna?
how about that?
It is! Just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we can watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
You're all star for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic, and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Alright then, here. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these monitors, use these to monitor the network. An alter ego. You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Alright. No matter no matter where surveillance cameras are following every member. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway? This door's kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. Door's locked, huh? What if you use the key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It wouldn't even fit the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about what that door with Monokuma's picture on it, but worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. So what, you gonna bust it down? There's a really ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this... Huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership?
You know?
Huh? Oh! What's wrong? Good news for all your Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from the regrets of the outside world.
What the heck?
And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time? They really thought they could get away with it? Nope, just static.
Huh?
Huh? This is... It's a feed coming from the surveillance camera, monitoring this small room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible, and not just weird, super weird. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it gonna show the how is it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel?
Oh,
good idea. Let's give that a try. Here I went through each channel one by one. But every channel was, on every channel it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
what the heck?
What? Yeah. Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. Oh! A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but... Huh?
Hmm?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
what?
Been a while, you freaking bastards! Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid.
What?
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive? Oh wait, how are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. That's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. How would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see the bear. I mean that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm just gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing.
Well, I almost forgot. Time to cut off your path so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you to all have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. You have to keep going?
Let me out of here!
No, we were supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, There's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Phew! I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed. That TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it. I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
The heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing us the surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming from the antenna. Huh? But what does that mean? Is displaying the signal? But it's just us standing here.
unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This kill game is being broadcast live to the entire world. This is the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcast live on the TV in the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understand the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live? To the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's...
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh no!
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible.
Phew.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that for found and hijacking the airwave is easy mode. So, are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries? Even me luring to you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of Despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show. The best in despair entertainment.
what are you saying?
You're lying. If this TV is believable, everyone else would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they would have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
Oh, excuse me. What if they already did? Huh?
yes indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try to warn you, but who would actually come here to help? But don't you think that it's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's the little business of... The body being discovered?
A body has been after a
Okay. Well then. Huh? Class child? Do you mean... Oh man.
It's the Monokuma file!
Yay!
Heart-pounding excitement!
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on. You're in for a heck of a
I
ride.
can't wait! I can't wait!
Give me a moment. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. And we were left with all we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What that means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What the hell are you talking about? I thought Mukuro, man, I forgot how to say her name. Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind Mukuro Ikusaba isn't dead. So naturally that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No! It's not possible! First of all, no, because I didn't finish her report card. Because I don't know anything about her yet. Yeah, we didn't progress through her thing. We mainly just select a report card. I don't even know who she really is. She has to end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not, it doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer.
That's right.
Right. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precise what I'm trying to say. No. Huh? But you just said.
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There is blah blah. I don't know how to say that. Mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That's how much this game works after all. Well, I better start by checking out the market. Wow, the new music. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed with a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were the last several. These were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. Okay, so the song is kind of the same. It's probably like a remix. The unidentified body could it really be Kyoko? Or I had no choice. I had to investigate. I had to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I had to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I had to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Okay, the Monokuma file. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that might be important from the entry. I just need to do what I always do. Okay, first let's see what they have to say. That's a chicken. I count the chickens. Huh? 4? Oh, this is important then.
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were here in here? Of course. There were precisely 5. Yeah, right. Huh? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? Oh! That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then.
What?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's a jigsaw puzzle. Even if a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be that related to the case? Chicken coop. It's yeah. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before they blew up? If I remember right. Yeah, like that. It was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out to the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the body, blood on the body was still wet. The doctor said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was in the body, didn't even see any going on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Wait, don't you think that the body might have a blood patch inside it? But we can't really check now since the body's all burned up. Let's talk about it later. Like that. Okay, but so thank you too. Body before the explosion. Toko, do you have anything to say? So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. What's this? These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I really can't be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. But where? Wait, was it there? Where? I have to double check that later. Fragment near the dead body. Okay. Okay, but where's there? That's my question. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was struck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife was the cause of the fatal injury? Either way, this knife... It looks very... What? Wait, what is this? Huh? That's it! I've come up with a new recipe! I'm joking, this is not Final Fantasy. If it's a knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And the same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. Oh yeah, let me ask this before. I forgot to ask this question before. But how did Kyoko get inside the room while we were sleeping, and that person get inside the room while we were sleeping? Remember, Monokuma said the doors can't be pick locked, so it would be impossible to get in. I just want to mention that real quickly. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and maybe then I and if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be that way. There's no way. Knife at the crime scene. Okay, so let's investigate the body itself. If we check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of any normal activity. Fake nails. There's also something in the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't really make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. That doesn't look like a dog. Oh wait, it is, if you flip it. Tattoo on the right hand. Okay, so there's some other things. The lower half of the body didn't get it wet at all. As the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped lots of water on it. It explains why the bottom half is wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw the water the part that was on the fire, the top half, the bottom half still died. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded body analysis. Whoops. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay then, now let's get out of here. You don't think you have it? Okay then, let's go in here then. Just if you guys should take a look at the tool shed. This room is just here. No, okay. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I probably should look into that. It could be related to the case. The tarp is well covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. Once I've said, well, okay, so it's wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Okay. There's one thing here that concerns me. The pickaxe. Okay. What concerns you? Whoops. No. Once you do this. Okay. Okay. Whoops. No. Because Sun said something that bothers you here. So, we're gonna keep looking around. Okay. Nothing. Okay, so we can get out of here then. Can we get out of here? I don't think I've seen everything. Okay then. No, I don't want to just look at the body. Maybe I'll find out for sure what it's killed him. Oh no. We're done looking at it though. No. Oh, we can't move it. Okay. So we can move at the face actually, but never mind. Let's look at this, see if there's anything there. Mountain flower. It is too good to reach the stairway. Okay. Byakuya? Good time, Makoto. I want to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Right. I'd like to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I fell asleep all night. But why are you asking that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? The murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going to look around for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. He has been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a caution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door. So where precisely were you? I'm telling you the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be quite at quite a disadvantage here. I'm the only one with an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Gakia's account. Hiro? It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and...
You're serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I just look back and okay, Monokuma's and I'm walking step blah blah. Okay, so we don't really, we were doing all that stuff. Oh, with yeah, Toko is like 9. Okay, so basically it's repeating. Okay, so the body. Okay, cool, good. Yeah, the time. Okay, we talked to already. Talked to Toko. Okay, never mind. Okay, I think we're done here. What? We're not? What about this? No matter what, okay. Okay, what about these things? Probably we might need to look at these. Says that, hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body I found here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. Sprinklers. I think that's right. Okay. I'm not done yet. They're all there. Okay. Specifically, the fragment I found. There's someone I need to go to. Where? And soon to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me that night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get her to her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room...
It's all clear now.
Oh, simply remember your aunt. Okay. I don't have a choice. I'll have to see if you'll let me borrow the room key. Okay, Byakuya, can you please let us borrow the Kyoko's key? Hey, Byakuya? If you don't come up with an alibi, if you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later at a class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be the different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Goodbye. Depending on my mood, I may go with you or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay then. In the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. What one area? Let's try the data center room thing with the monitors and everything, because that may be the place you might be talking about. But where is it again? Well, it's not here, that's for sure. Wait, what? Whoops. I pushed the wrong button. I pressed shift and tab at the same time. And that could be right over here. No? Whoops, wrong way. I just bashed it. Let's see, let's see. See if we can look at this. It's TV. Apparently, this gun game is bringing broadcast live around across the world. Think about it makes my mind start to creak again, so I better stop. Alright, what about this? These computers are way nicer than the one. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I think it's repeating the same options. Okay. That was okay. Okay, so I don't think there's anything new in here. I think. Whoops. Wait, what is it? Oh, this is for me to turn. What? Wait, whoa. Alright. Give me a second. Okay then. You know what? You know what we should do? Well, we should go back here. Yeah. Because the guide is telling me to. Yeah, I'm using a guide. Problem with that? Problem? Huh? Oh, yeah, okay. But hey, okay, okay, we looked away from that. We looked away from that. We looked away from that too. Whoop, come on. So we... Okay, let's... Okay, where's Byakuya? Where'd he go? Because it's telling me to speak to Byakuya, so he might be in here. No? Maybe in the chicken coop? Nah. Wait, you know what? I can use a map. I can use the map, and the map will tell me where Byakuya went. So only these three are here, so I will go to... Byakuya, where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, never mind. But we should go to the gym. Find out stuff. I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
Bomb. It's a bomb. Yeah, bomb. And the bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Oh, so was it from the bomb? Okay, I checked everything I can think of. All that stuff now is Kyoko's room. I should have back to the... Okay. Byakuya! School, first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, I believe. Office, headmaster, aha! Byakuya!
Let's go.
Oh, you want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go. Ah, wait for me! Byakuya walked out without a second glance, and I hurried after him on the way to our dorms. Alright. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slipped into the keyhole, and then... And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. So, this is Kyoko's room. It's no different from ours.
What?
You want to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. Nothing in particular. Just thought we might find some kind of clue in here. Clue that might help us understand
Come
Kyoko.
on.
can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? But sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. Or concrete. Oh, I know! Earlier, Kyoko gave me. Oh, yeah, the thing. If she happened to die. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. I found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened. Still open it. Oh, okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in here? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? Alright. First, let's look at this. There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I never go to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it's a key, I think I might not know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Okay, woodblock key. Alright. Let's look at Kyoko's bed. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as lifted the sheets. What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class number 76, student registry. Mukuro Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. That's possibly the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so notified. This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said death without meaning has an appealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Oh, okay. I made an effort to pull myself together and I looked down at the profile sheet. Name Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation showed up no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir. Oh yeah, Fenrir is like a Norse dog wolf. Just Google it and you'll find info on that. He's a big dog. For those 3 years, she insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Mukuro's profile. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in is like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction, the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different it is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then
I see.
I never imagined I wouldn't hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir mercenary, of course, is a collection of battle-crazy warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done, and that's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Wow, I feel like our hero's becoming a a bit player and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you. Hmm? What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile? So what if we did?
Hey, come on now.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either. Even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse in out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication of organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it is all. It all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall, all way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words.
That's right! There were actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16! 16, then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You won't believe the ratings. And since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up the hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at the sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. So the reason she's been hiding her hands all the time is because she has scars. I mean, if you don't want anyone to show you your scars, then I guess you don't want them to see it because reasons. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand, that tattoo. Wait, but no. When it comes specifically, there were scars, right? Yeah. So it couldn't have been Kyoko. And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Yeah, you can't wear gloves with fake nails. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any more complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we will have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she is a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is a killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come up to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusawa isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes no sense to me. The way you say it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that keep and the dojo are really connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? Are we gonna be teleported? Yes, we are teleported here. Isn't this place awesome, Byakuya? Hurry up and check the log. Wow, you're not gonna take in the scenery? That's what we're here for, after all. Alright, then fine. So... Hey, I think it would be wise to look around a bit more. Well, I'm trying to... Okay. So, we couldn't... Okay, whatever. There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys, just like those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like they, like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go in one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker that was to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in there at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found at on that locker, right? Right. Well, just try it. Oh, okay. I took out the wood block key and inserted it to the locker's metal lock end. Click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and opened it. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows. Oh, there's something inside the locker. What is it? It's a watered up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means they surely would be related to the case. This duct tape is related to this case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did it... Hi, PPP1, hi, we're just investigating stuff. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next... Oh, I thought Makoto said that. Come on, we need to continue this on to the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was part of? But how are we supposed to... Hope your series is going well. Investigate all night long. Well, I mean... If I investigate all night long, it would take forever, and then, yeah. Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? The library! Research? Are you talking about the archive? That's right. The archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We don't have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. You will probably get the game done, to be honest. Probably. Hopefully. But I plan on getting the bad ending first and then get the good ending. But anyway, I believe the file related to Fenrir is somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned the file in hand. Really wish we can play Hag. Yes! The connection sucks. I mean, we can try tomorrow. Well, today technically since it's midnight. Anyway, Byakuya.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How do you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? Well, you see, Byakuya, I mean, in my high school, you don't have to learn French. I mean, you do have to learn Spanish, but you don't have to learn French. I think that might be a college thing, maybe. I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. What happened? Well, if you want to try after the stream, I would not say no. Well, I'm probably gonna go to sleep after the stream. Anyway. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what happened before all this, someone got murdered, right? We don't know who it was because the person was masked and they were wearing a white coat. But when we tried to unmask the person, the whole body exploded. In my neck of the woods, you need to learn French. Well, yeah. Well, I do not know how to speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it to you. But I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. It was you! No, it wasn't. I was asleep with a fever. Everyone saw it. Everyone was a witness. Everyone who watched this live stream is a witness. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? You murdered them. No, it was one person was only murdered, by the way. Oh, but no, I was sick. But yeah, that's a basic. That means hi, or hello, or whatever. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, there are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company or regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. I'm gonna go shower, then game. Okay, sure, go ahead. Thanks, I will uncover the mystery of who murdered this person. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they've acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
See, what? What is it? This all just sounds like some sort of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields are much different from our lives here. An unpredictable and unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report says something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of each team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere in the entire body. Okay, so let me something just popped in my head right now. So you remember that tattoo on the back of that person's hand? That's definitely Mukuro Ikusaba, because let me tell you why. In the profile thing that Mukuro had, it is said that she joined a mercenary group called Fenrir. So, and that tattoo in the back of her hand would possibly be the Fenrir thing. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean? Yeah, see? Mukuro Ikusaba's profile.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena.
What are you, Shakespeare now?
It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial!
Yay!
So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later!
Then, the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem... Oh, I was doing Byakuya's voice. It would seem that way. Let's go. Whoa, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? But Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you? What, are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second? He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tested up and prepared myself, but... We stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen, and then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again. What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or... Or what? Jesus! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words...
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
Ah, Kyoko's back! Ah! I'm here, and no rule has been broken. Kyoko! Kyoko? You're still alive? No, that's a ghost! Stuff is talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some for the fun later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it in here just fine. What school relegation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right. There's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts into the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. When Makuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps. But that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we gotta deal with a ghost. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the class trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long?
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled on into the elevator, but I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you, where have you been this whole time? You used that key to get of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So...
Just now. I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However...
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you're on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to.
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I use Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? Kyoko's account.
just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go all over the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation, because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial was important for everyone, right? So why wouldn't she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. The one time I'm hoping for a bad ending. And the door slid shut. This time, the clunkings was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes from preparing for an execution. In that dusty darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without a warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes, but it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Oh man.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Ah, I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get on with the show. And so, the curtain opened for the 5th time. The deadly judgment, blah 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 blah. A deadly clash out. Yes, let's save. In case if I get the good ending, I'll okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. So at this point, you're gonna in this clash out specifically, you're gonna have the good ending or the bad ending. I'm gonna go try my best to do the bad ending because I'm not sure how you're supposed to do it. So yeah, if I happen to get the good ending, then I'll just save. I won't save it, but I'll just show that here, and then on my next live stream, I will show the bad ending. So yeah, let's overwrite this. Let's set the skills. Let's see. So we got a new skill from Hina, so let's see. Wait. Oh, here it is. Increases the focus gauge by 2. Affected to... Okay. Increases the focus gauge by 5. Increases the time limit for each phase. Wait, so we can't do it? But what if... What's this? Melody? Increases damage to the opponent once... So why can't we go for extraordinary focus? That's weird. Oh well. We'll just keep the same setup we've always had. Finish preparations.
Let's begin.
Why do we need to do that?
If you keep an eye, I'll punish. Okay.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
Okay.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Hold on, everyone. Hold on, everyone. Do you realize just how stupid Hero sounded just now? And just for that, hold on. Oh wait. Just how idiotic that sounded. Oh my god. Yes. Now then, let's continue on, shall we? Just that remark itself, just oh my god. I mean, it could have been for comic relief, but still.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
Exactly.
No, that's a ghost.
But she has legs and stuff.
I mean, ghosts don't have to be all squiggly and stuff. Ghosts can have legs.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
I can agree to that, Byakuya.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
One important trick Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her is her face now. Her gloves. Her piercing glare, that's the one.
Talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
Okay, give me a second. I need to get this ready in case anyone dies, or if I die, if I fail.
Rest in peace.
Just so you know. But this was only
In that
okay.
case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
Then what are those gloves Kyoko's are wearing then, Hero?
I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way that the corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here, and the case won't move forward. I don't have a choice but to.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Exactly.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing
You're
gloves.
wrong. We're right.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
Yes, Byakuya, I agree. I know the body was killed. I can prove it. Okay.
That
For
Kyoko there is
fake
just
nails.
a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a
The dead body wasn't wearing
They
You're
got
all wrong.
burnt up in the explosion.
Oh, I get 10 seconds off? Wow.
She was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been because that
Oh
corpse
my
is absolutely
god.
discussion is idiotic.
I agree, Byakuya. I completely agree.
Kyoko. Okay, then prove
The
it.
dead body wasn't.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Interesting.
Then she was wearing gloves before the
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing
Zawardo! Fake nails.
No, it's wrong. No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
Yes, it would.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
Well, I guess.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Oh!
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
I know, Hero.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
Why could have we have done this from the beginning, Hero?
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
For anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Okay, before I do any of that, I need to charge my phone. Okay, I'm gonna uncharge my phone real quickly because it's running out of charge. And yeah. Okay, that's. Give it a second. Plug this in. Alright, there you go. Now to plug them in. Alright, which side is this one? Oh. There's one, now there's the other one. Yeah, I have two phones. One of them doesn't work, but it still has the ability to use Wi-Fi. Anyway. Okay, now I'm just charging my phone now. Okay, anyway, let's get on with it.
Then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
The only thing that I can tell is the victim was on the victim's own body.
If Kyoko really is still alive,
Then who died? There's gotta be some... I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond... And there wasn't any description... Well, if we can't identify the
Zawardo!
body...
And I missed.
there's nothing else we can do, right?
Damn it. Why that?
Kyoko really... Then who died?
There's gotta be... I don't think so. The face
Whoops.
was scorched beyond recognition, and there wasn't any description. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's
Ah,
nothing
come
else we
on.
can do, right?
Okay, you know what?
If Kyoko really... Then who died?
There's gotta be some... I don't think so. The face was scorched, and there wasn't any description. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Zawardo!
No, it's wrong. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death? This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog? Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo and the other information, it should be clear. Yeah. And it was Mukuro's profile. Where is it? Ah, here it is. I just passed it.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
Oh, it is... Yeah. It's a wolf. Ah, that one took like 2 seconds.
Now I understand.
Now I understand.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse
See
mythology.
here.
A huge, world-ending wolf beast. He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. And that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf. Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a clue-last trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
Oh yeah, she was the ultimate soldier.
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from... Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, Just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
No.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
Yeah, it's me and Kyoko.
I got it! You've narrowed it down to Yoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis.
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time is it when the body is discovered? On the clock.
God! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Oh, yeah, Toko's playing at the time.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
I think this is kind of a different thing. I think that would explain why Toko became Genocide Joe, because she might have passed out when she saw the dead body.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. and I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. Alright then, it looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove that the murder didn't happen during the time. I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. Okay.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Something. I didn't read
It
that
took
part.
place somewhere between
10 o'clock,
at
11
night
o'clock. Oh man, I missed.
and 9 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't
Five-
have an
3
alibi
o'clock.
for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock
4 o'clock, 5 o'clock,
7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit
or
murder. I
9:30.
think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
There's something that happened in the garden at the same time every morning. Thinking back, the court was almost was almost totally dry. In which case, I should be able to figure out when the body must have been appeared in the garden.
We've established a time frame.
Dakota doesn't even have an alibi.
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock.
No, oh my god, I missed.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder.
So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the...
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place.
So what the?
No, that's wrong. Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words!
No, I was saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
I had to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I had to do is hit Toko with certain evidence, and that should do it. If we look at the body itself, that should make it clear. Rhythm game! Okay, let's see.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything!
Oh man, not bad.
How can you say it wasn't the
This should prove it.
For the body analysis.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
Because we completely just drenched it in water when it was a fire.
If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac! I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because... while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi. Which would mean that Makuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
That's true.
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Wait, why are you going after me? I thought you liked me.
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Certain something. It was a wet tarp. Tarp, where are you? Here it is.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Why would Kyoko say that? Yeah, why would you do that, Kyoko? I thought you liked this. Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. That tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have been touched. The tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body.
Wait, something's not right.
And what might that be?
Can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said.
By covering the body with the tarp,
Did Makoto really do it?
the killer prevented it from
That's
getting
gotta
wet.
be it.
So the reason the tarp was
She has a
only dirty
point.
on one side is because the sprinkler
That's
got
right.
that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp...
Is there an
It
explanation?
was totally spotless, right?
Is that true or what?
It's
Or
because
something?
that side was protected from the water.
That makes sense.
Since it was facing down toward the
Ah,
body.
that's right.
Of course it didn't get dirty.
You might actually be right. I remember the blood on the body hadn't dried yet. Yaka even warned us not to touch it to avoid getting any blood on us.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was is because the sprinkler
right.
got that.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless.
It's because that side was protected from since it was facing down toward. Of course it didn't get
Zawarudo!
No, that's wrong. Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
Then wouldn't the other side be dirty too?
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Huh? The blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
What?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No, that's not what happened this time.
Then what happened?
The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
What? Which must mean... You know what? The guy said this.
I got it! Could it have been chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
So they literally killed the chicken just to get blood. Wow.
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
That is messed up.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
Yeah, they should have. I don't think that's what the point is here.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so.
Oh, that's it.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up.
They wore the coat backwards,
What settles
Tina.
what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they've already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
Kyoko, why are you doing this to me?
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
And the suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. This guy's dead body.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Okay, so 50-50 odds. So 1.5 chance you would all die.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No.
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
It's one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
Oh no.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
This knife, yes.
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
Yep.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure of what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious! Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything up to now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder one. I'm not the killer.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one we gave
I thought Makoto really do it.
It really is, isn't it?
Why didn't he say anything, Makoto?
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it!
Seal the deal.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
It was
So
taking
there's
out
no
of her.
question.
There's no other explanation.
You took that knife of yours and killed her
Stab,
with
stab.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
We've already established that the code was put on the body after the top was removed, which means when the knife was thrust through the code into the body.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body. It's the same one
No
we
body
gave to
was
It
real.
really is, isn't it?
it. If he did have that knife, that seals it.
Just because I had the knife, that automatically...
Well, getting
Zawardo!
stabbed wouldn't kill.
No, that's wrong. Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same slot? No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see. The Monokuma file!
I got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
Then the knife...
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
It had to be the Monokuma bomb.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
There's the fragments. This.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet
You
to
could
be
be right.
determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Trying to just, oh,
I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because
up
of the
until
knife,
9.
right?
It's been about after.
There's
Oh,
only
whoops.
one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence
That
that
really
showed she
true.
was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire
Oh, come on.
body.
The knife was covered up, and all the other ones, all the bodies wasn't fresh. It's only these.
Then shall we continue?
The victim's fatal injury has yet to
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me because of the knife.
Come on.
There's only one.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
It's only these, yeah.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury
Zawada!
to be determined.
No, that's wrong. Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon? The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
No.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
Ooh.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with a metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go
The
ahead
arrows.
and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
The titanium arrows.
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed him. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master! You have no right!
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting it because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt.
Hold on a
that was the
second.
murder weapon.
Everyone, I listened to Master.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been
Well,
about
I
as thick as a
mean-
metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow
It
would
doesn't matter.
just be too thin.
Still blah.
Back to Master! You have no right!
Okay. If it was just that titanium arrow, it wouldn't be nearly thick enough, which is why they used.
The titanium arrow.
It was in the dojo, I have no doubt.
Hold on a second. I
Are you
oh,
sure?
You don't sound convinced.
But it said the weapon must have been about as it seems like an arrow.
the world up.
would just be too thin.
No, he's wrong. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
Why don't you just say it yourself? Like all you keep telling me. Oh, Makoto, why don't you tell us?
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to.
Death.
The death of us
Oh.
all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I have evidence. The evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo. It must be connected to the dojo locker. It's this right here. Where is it? Ah, here it is.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me? That kind of sounds like bullshit to me. Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked? And she came to my rescue? Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko... She killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
What? Byakuya should know better than anyone? What does that mean? When the body was found.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
She's not the killer?
I'm not the killer.
What does that mean?
You should understand that more than anyone.
Is that really true?
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide
Just
something
tell us
from
what's going
me.
on already.
There's proof that you aren't the
There's
culprit.
gotta be a reason.
Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier.
What is it then?
You said I hid the evidence of my
What are you
crime in the
saying?
dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own
Your
room.
own room?
Correct? But could I really have done that?
Oh, whoops, which would mean something.
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly.
I'm not the killer.
Who's the killer? What does that mean?
You should understand that.
Byakuya, what are you...
Master would never hide something.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're...
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my and then left the locker key in my own room. Correct? But
Could I really have done that?
Wait, Kyoko gave her room key to Byakuya, right? Which would mean... Oh!
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly what I said.
I'm not the killer.
Ooh.
You should understand that more than any.
Remember, Byakuya had her key the entire time. That's what I did when I... Ooh.
Master would never hide something from me.
There's proof
The
that
water
you
the-
aren't the culprit.
No, that's wrong. If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room
Why not?
because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us. An obvious lie. Well, told me. She had the key to open everything. But this just isn't like her. To try to save herself with such a desperate lie? Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Was there some deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote me, you'll die here today. I can't let you blah blah. Trap mastermind. The mastermind's trapped. The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? But what if it's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The mastermind's trapped? The victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie? I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trapped. You spend to avoid the blow, you can't move forward. What do I do? I have to decide right here and now what to... Run away now! This is to get the bad ending, you're going to pursue the lie.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
You said it. The burden of proof is on you, so let's hear it. Where's this lie, then?
Kyoko's definitely lying, and that it must be because there's some other deeper truth that she wants to keep hidden.
I didn't have the key to my room because I'd given it to Byakuya.
I could have proved that backfired.
There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
Yeah, that thing.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
Oh, yeah.
When we searched Kyoko's room, how else could the key have gotten there?
The person with the
Someone
key is...
other than me must have put it there.
That's the only explanation.
The Kyoko tells her herself before the car, and she has stolen something very important from the headmaster's room.
I didn't have the key
Because I'd given it to Byakuya.
Yes, that's
There's
true.
no doubt about
You are correct.
So I couldn't
So what?
possibly have gotten
It's a
into
war
my
no.
room.
Oh, come on. Why no? Get it. Yes.
No, he's wrong.
I mean, Kyoko, I do like you though, but we have to expose the truth for the bad ending.
No. Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself. Didn't you, Kyoko?
Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open. Oh yeah, the door. What?
Monokuma's secret.
Kyoko stole
Oh,
it from the
whoops.
headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school, which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing...
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape it. So I lost. That's all this means.
Then, are you saying you really didn't, Kyoko? You really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up! All done, all finished. The class trial is all over.
But that's ridiculous! Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you. But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
And the killer is Kyoko. She's the guilty one, even though she really didn't do it. Good job, you got it right. Brilliantly right. You got it right? Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? But something strange is going on here. There's something wrong with this whole class trial. Kyoko!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
This time, is everyone ready? Okay then.
Let's give it everything we've got.
It's punishment time! Kyoko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh, okay. Just slowly to your smush place. Okay. After school lesson. She's learning about sex ed. Just slowly going into that ugh.
Rest in peace.
And that's how the class trial of Mukuro Ukusaba came to an end. And still, I had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent or, regardless, the truth was lost forever. Even for me. I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Mukuro's class trial. And in the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope Street ever again. We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. Okay, let me tell you all something. Remember what Hiro said one time we hung out with him? That we will all have the same wife with different children and stuff. Yeah, that 30% right, 30% prediction was actually right. And Byakuya is smiling? Anyway. And what happened to Toko? Why is she dead? Peace, but only inside the school. Peace, but only for us. That was the only hope we had. Hope. Hope. Hope? This is hope?
No! This isn't right!
Huh?
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoko's claim?
Her claim? Oh, that's right. I have to. This was Kyoko's lie or not? Okay, so basically let me explain to what happened. So basically, we've been given a second chance. Now this is basically to show us what would happen if we got the bad ending. But for now that I did that, actually I forgot this part would happen, honestly. But anyway, we're gonna do the good ending now. Yeah, no, we're not gonna expose her lie now. She's not wrong. What do I do? Yeah, let it go. I made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she will kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Voting time?
Hey, 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 hey. And we got 94. That's way less than last time.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Hey, hold on! What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Let's see who is guilty. We did it! We killed someone! Yay! But we were really sick. But no one believes us. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job?
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right. No, I know it's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense!
Shing!
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way.
Thrills, chills, kills!
It's time for your heart-pounding, positive and thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got!
It's punishment time! And I have to say it for the second time. Anyway. Makoto has been found guilty. Yeah, we get the same punishment Kyoko did. So let me tell you. So since we were given a second chance, it happens for everyone. If you happen to pursue her lie, and if you pick that again, you'll get the real bad ending. But since I only did it once just to show you what would happen, then yeah, we're actually going to go for the good ending. I would honestly thought that I would have to restart this all over again. But I can just save over this. I guess we're gonna die. This is the last episode of Danganronpa now, unfortunately. More Sex Ed! Wait, what? Alter Ego! He's back! Oh, we're not dead? Oh, but we're falling. I mean, so what? We're not gonna die by crushing, but we're probably gonna die from falling. Okay, that sounds nice. Uh-huh? What is this? What's going on? Hey, what's that? Yeah, it had to be.
This is...
Alter Ego? Alter Ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell! I don't believe this!
It would seem...
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an itch. This super virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. A waste away in a garbage shroom pit. In a way, that's even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the entire world. Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time.
In other words...
No, it's the mastermind that's ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Oh man, the beginning. Let's Peak Academy, it brings to the staff to the blah 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 blah, but yeah, they will. Yeah, things. Yeah, you gotta be the best of what you can. Okay, yeah, I'm standing there. What? Heavy. Long. Class, but what? Yeah. Wait, what? Finally. I could finally feel my mind and body start to come back together, and then I was awake. Or, what? Was this just another dream? A dream instead of a hopeless nightmare? Excuse me. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern with a barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there until I wasted away and died? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remember all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me, and he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. So I can't give up now, for myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking a way out of here. No, first off is to end it here. Yep, we're gonna end it here for today. Yep. Let's return to main menu. Yes.